It is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Hey, what's up, BrewTubers? All right, so this is my 7th beer review. I'm really pounding through these things. Actually, I'm not pounding through them. I'm doing a lot slower than I did last year, believe it or not. This one here is really cool. It is a ginger Kolsch. It is 27D-45V-66S. And you can see there the OG and the final gravity. It finished up pretty low, which makes sense for a Kolsch because they're supposed to kind of have a crisp, dry finish. So 4.5% ABV. Dug up some notes on this one a little bit, and apparently this particular the yeast that was used for this Kolsch was semi-dry or semi-washed from a previous ginger Kolsch. I'm not really sure what semi-wash means. I know I've washed yeast before, but anyway, so it sounds like reused yeast, which, you know, okay, cool. It's gonna probably stronger yeast. But I like washing yeast. I wish I could do that more, but I get kind of lazy and don't do it. So kudos for the brewer there. And apparently in the last batch that it was washed from, they had used spalt hops for dry hopping. So probably might get some of that spalt hop character in here. So we'll see. All right, well, let's not mess around, man. Let's crack into this. I am certainly in the mood for a Kolsch. All right, here we go. I'm gonna use the right end. There we go. Get this in the glass. Looks like it was keg bottled, so right away I'm already, wow, I'm already getting some aroma off this thing. I'm getting it's orange. Somebody's always calling. Yeah, I'm getting an orange flavor. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, had to put my son on it. Anyway, like I said, getting a kind of a stone fruit too, kind of stone fruit and orange, which kind of makes sense. Kolsch, they're, has kind of a slight fruity, and usually they're slightly sweet too. So. Okay, so that's that. Appearance-wise, the head was, I think, if I remember, I was a little distracted, but I think it was about a half a finger. It hasn't stuck around very long, so not much of a head on this. Let me try to. Yeah, I can't seem to stir it up. It's kind of full in the glass, but let's see. As far as clarity, it's. Yeah, it's kind of hazy. It's got a beautiful color to it. It's got the slightly, the straw, kind of a little bit of red hue in there that it's supposed to have for a Kolsch, but not quite as clear as most Kolsch's that I've seen. But so what, right? All right, let's go in for a taste. Let me take some time with this one, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with this one. All right, so I've had some time to drink this one and get some thoughts about it. This is one, and I don't know if it's because it's a session and you gotta get the alcohol just right, but I think this beer had a lot of promise. It was a beautiful color. The aroma on this thing was really nice. It was a kind of a fruity, tropical, very nice floral kind of aroma on it. Unfortunately, when I drink it, there is a slight yeastiness kind of on the backside. And right away when I drank it, something about it just felt kind of flat, and I was like, it was an immediate impression. And then it hit me. The carbonation just wasn't. I think if the carbonation on this thing would have been a little more, a lot more, it would have been a completely different beer, and it might have distracted a little bit away from the yeasty character of it. I'm not sure what caused the yeasty thing. Don't know what the fermentation temperature was that you used, but yeah, on the slight backside of the taste, right towards the end is when the yeastiness kind of hits you. So I still enjoyed the beer. I mean, it was a very balanced beer. It wasn't over bitter. It wasn't too grainy. It wasn't too sweet. It was like probably perfect what a Kolsch is supposed to be. The other thing about the aroma is I got quite a bit of the ginger too, and in the flavor. So I definitely got that. But yeah, something about the and actually the ginger is kind of, I was trying to think, is this orange, is this peach? And it was actually ginger. But still, it kind of gives it a citrusy quality, which is weird. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling now. But yeah, overall. Yeah, I think that slight yeastiness and the carbonation just really kind of did it in for me on this one. But yeah, really nice beer. It had a lot of promise. If that carbonation just would have been a little bit more. So hey, thank you for the beer submission. Good luck in the competition, and cheers.